Tonight, for the first time in months, COVID numbers are trending downward, signaling the holiday surge may be over.
At this point, the data looks pretty good for suggesting that we really are through the worst of the holiday surge.
Hospitalizations are down or plateauing in every state except New York. Over the last week, the number of new infections dropped 20%, even while testing stayed steady. In California, the positivity rate is down nearly 4%. And in Illinois, daily new cases decreased by a third in the last 2 weeks. Health experts say this new trend is happening because the public is listening.
People have been careful. There's good data that people are avoiding gathering, and the amount of activity people are engaging in has lessened. I think the future, especially as we get into late spring, summer, is much, much brighter.
And while deaths are a lagging indicator, the nation did just record its second deadliest week. And in some states, the battle rages on. South Carolina now reporting a 25.4% positivity rate. Alabama hitting their highest number of deaths in a week.
But it's worth remembering, we still have a very high number of infections across the country. These changes are really just in the last couple of weeks, so we have to pay attention and see if they're sustained, and we really can't let down our guard yet.
While there is hope the pandemic is ending, for some families, the nightmare lives on. Lacey Brown lost her mother, Rhonda, in December.
I don't feel like we get to have that moment of just like, oh, thank goodness. Like now we can sort of look forward to the end of this, because now there is no end to it for us, because this is always going to be a part of our lives now. The fact that she got it and she died.
A reminder that the pandemic will be with us for some time.
And Megan joins us now from Los Angeles. Megan, are health experts in any way connecting the vaccine to the downward trend that we're seeing?
Okay, experts say right now the vaccinations themselves aren't a contributing factor, but they say we could see the impact of these shots as early as next month. Kate?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.